Hello, you're kicking off the Tuesday's edition of QPVN English News Bulletin with Milichi and Ecom Deadlines. Party General Secretary LUONG visits Brigade 490. President LUONG chairs conference on judicial reforms. Vietnamese in Malaysia preserve mother tongue. On February the 10th, Party General Secretary LUONG, who is also Secretary of the Central Military Commission, visited Brigade 490 under the Artillery Corps. General Phan Van Giao, Minister of National Defense, also joined the visit. Brigade 490 under the Artillery Corps has over the past times really maintained combat readiness, regularly reviewed and adjusted the system of combat document, organized drills to ensure unit safety, especially during holidays, Lunar New Year, and important events of the nation and the military. Amid complicated and uncertain developments in the world and the region, General Secretary LUONG emphasized that in order to successfully complete those tasks in the new period, Brigade 490 and Artillery Corps must continue to thoroughly following resolutions of the 13th National Party Congress, the 11th Party Congress of the Vietnam People's Army, and directives from the Party Central Committee, Politburo, Central Military Commission, and Ministry of National Defense. Accordingly, its officer and soldier may have a firm grasp of combat requirements and the responsibilities and high requirements of the task of safeguarding the fatherland. The party chief underscored the imperative of seizing every opportunity to improve the comprehensive quality and combat readiness of the Artillery Corps. He envisioned transforming it into a revolutionary, elite, and modern force, ensuring that the brigade lives up to its role as the main ground firepower of the military. To achieve this, General Secretary LUONG pushed for the integration of information technology and digital transformation into military training and chief management. Developing comprehensive databases is also the key to improving efficiency in both training and operational management. On February the 10th in Hanoi, President LUONG chaired a meeting to discuss the implementation of judicial reforms in 2025, a crucial area under the President's constitutional responsibilities. President CUONG highlighted that based on this foundation, judicial reforms will continue to follow the guidelines of Resolution No. 27, which aims to build a socialist rule of law state in Vietnam for the new era. The goal is to establish a judiciary that is professional, modern, fair, strict, transparent, and dedicated to serving the nation and its people. Regarding the amnesty process, President CUONG emphasized its importance, particularly during major national celebrations in 2025. He highlighted that the process reflects the party and state's lenient policies and Vietnam's long-standing humanitarian tradition toward those who have committed offenses. He urged relevant agencies to carry out the amnesty process with thoroughness, transparency, and in strict compliance with the law, so as to strengthen public trust in the party and state's leniency policy. As for judicial reform projects, President LUONG urged the Office of the President to maintain close cooperation with relevant agencies, particularly the Supreme People's Procuracy, to ensure the timely completion of these projects. He stressed the importance of ensuring their quality, feasibility, and accurate assessments before submitting them to the Central Judicial Reform Steering Committee for feedback and finalizing them for review by the Politburo. On February the 10th, General Phan Van Giao, Minister of National Defense, chaired a conference to hand over the General Logistics Department to the General Logistics and Technical Department. Attending the conference was Senior Lieutenant General Trịnh Văn Quyết, Chairman of the General Political Department, Senior Lieutenant General Võ Minh Lương, Deputy Defense Minister, and leaders of the Ministry of National Defense, the General Staff, and the General Political Department of the Vietnam People's Army. Implementing Resolution No. 5 of the Politburo and Resolution No. 230 of the Central Military Commission on adjusting the organization and staffing of the military for the 2025-2030 period and beyond, the Ministry of National Defense merged the General Logistics Department and the General Technical Department into the General Logistics and Technical Department. Up to now, logistics and technical work in the military has been well ensured and improved with a highly skilled, streamlined, unified organizational system towards modernity. After praising the achievements of the logistics and technical sector over the past term, Minister Phan Van Giang requested that in the coming term, the General Logistics and Technical Department continue to thoroughly work the party's political, military and defense policies and guidelines to well perform the task of interim logistic and technical services for the whole military, to really maintain combat readiness and to good performance of all functions and tasks, build a comprehensively strong agency and unit that is exemplary and typical, uphold and promote the traditions and achievements of the logistic and technical sector. He emphasized that the General Logistics and Technical Department needs to quickly stabilize its organization and staff, strengthen political and ideological education, maintain solidarity and unity, apply scientific achievements to master core technology in research, innovate methods of interim logistic and technical work in a standardized and modern way. The agencies was also asked to proactively research, produce and digitize weapons and equipment, into logistic and technical means and materials to meet the requirements of national safeguarding in the new situation. On February the 10th, the 11th Vietnam-Japan Defense Policy Dialogue took place in Fukuoka, Japan. Senior Lieutenant General Hoàng Xuân Chiến, Deputy Defense Minister of Vietnam, and Mr. Kano Koji, Deputy Defense Minister of Japan, co-chaired the dialogue. During the dialogue, both sides exchanged views on the world and regional situations and issues of mutual concern. General Chiến stressed Vietnam's consistent foreign policy of independence, self-reliance, peace, friendship, multilateralization, diversification of relations, and foreign defense policy. Regarding the internationally South China Sea issue, it is necessary to comply with international customs and law, especially the 1982 UNCLOS, the Declaration on the Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea, and promote the early conclusion of negotiations and the signing of Code of Conduct of Parties in the sea in a substantive and effective manner. Japanese Deputy Defense Minister Kano Koji emphasized the importance of Vietnam-Japan relations in general and defense cooperation between both countries in particular. Sharing his views on the world and regional situation, Japanese Deputy Defense Minister emphasized the spirit of respecting the law and joining hands to build an environment of peace, friendship, cooperation, and development. He also expressed his belief that in the spirit of frank and positive exchanges, this dialogue will make important contribution to promoting the Vietnam-Japan defense cooperation relationship in the coming term. Regarding bilateral defense cooperation, General Chiến emphasized that since the last dialogue, Vietnam-Japan defense cooperation has received attention and direction from senior leaders of both sides and achieved many practical results. General Chiến hoped that Japan will continue to increase the number of scholarships for Vietnamese students, as well as support Vietnam in the field of UN peacekeeping, overcoming the consequences of war, while expressing support for Vietnam to strengthen cooperation in multilateral forums for the goal of contributing to peace, stability, and regional cooperation, especially ASEAN cooperation mechanisms. At the end of the dialogue, the two leaders signed the minutes of the 11th Vietnam-Japan Defense Policy Dialogue. Ship 9 of Brigade 171 Naval Prison 2 has departed from Vũng Tàu City, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, carrying a delegation of the Navy service to participate in the multilateral naval exercise Komodo 2025 in Bali, Indonesia. As planned, Ship 9 will participate in range of naval drills at sea and an international fleet review at the Komodo 2025. The delegation will also take part in activities such as the International Maritime Security Seminar, a street parade, and cultural and sports exchanges with the naval forces around the countries. This mission aims to promote friendly relations, enhance cooperation, and strengthen mutual understanding and trust between the Vietnam People's Navy and the Indonesian Navy in particular, as well as with other nations in general. Coming next, Vietnamese in Malaysia preserve mother tongue. White plum blossoms transform Mộc Châu Plateau into a winter wonderland. The Vietnamese embassy in Malaysia has made remarkable efforts in preserving and promoting the Vietnamese language, said Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and Chairwoman of the State Committee for Overseas Vietnamese Affairs Lê Thị Thu Hằng during her working visit to Malaysia from February the 8th to the 10th. At a meeting with the embassy, the Deputy Minister praised the endeavors of teachers and students in Malaysia and commended the embassy's dedication to supporting the Vietnamese community, especially in facilitating the Vietnamese Language Club. Now in its 9th year, the Vietnamese language program at the embassy has expanded to 9 classes with over 40 students, including 3 in person at the weekend and 6 online. With 2 teachers in charge, the program is fully booked, stating that every overseas Vietnamese serves as an ambassador for Vietnamese culture, connecting Vietnam with the international community. Deputy Minister Lê Thị Thu Hằng urged them to uphold and promote Vietnamese traditions, helping bring Vietnam closer to the world. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Vietnam exported 140,000 tons of coffee worth $763 million in January, representing a sharp decrease of 41.1% in volume, but an increase of 5% in value. The high value was driven by a sharp rise in the average export price at $5,450 per ton, up 78.5% year-on-year. On the other hand, world coffee prices have shown signs of recovery as the world's 2 largest coffee producers, including Brazil and Vietnam, have limited their sales. In the following months, the world's supply depends mainly on Vietnam's products. As spring arrives, the plum orchids across hundreds of hectares in Mộc Châu, Sa La province bloom in a stunning blanket of white, creating a romantic and enchanting beauty over the Mộc Châu plateau. The plum blossoms have become a signature of the region, attracting visitors from all around. Here, tourists can immerse themselves in endless fields of wildflowers, making unforgettable memories of the serene charm of the season. The beauty of the plum blossoms is simple and subtle, not loud or showy, but it captures the hearts of many visitors to Mộc Châu each year. In the fresh spring air, the plum branches direct toward the sun, looking like soft snowflakes. From above, the wide hillsides seem to go on forever, adding to the stunning beauty of Mộc Châu mountains and forests. In this peaceful place, everyone is drawn to enjoy nature and relax in the calm, beautiful surroundings. When it arrived in Mộc Châu during the peak of the plum blossom season, our entire group was amazed and thrilled. We couldn't wait to capture stunning photos amidst the beautiful plum orchids of the Mộc Châu plateau. We've had the chance to visit Mộc Châu many times and have discovered its beautiful spots like the tea hills, plum orchards, persimmons, and peaches. This year, I chose Mộc Châu for my family's spring trip. Today, we visit a plum orchard in full blossom. The air is fresh, the sunlight is perfect for photos, and it's a wonderful moment to create lasting memories with my family. Mộc Châu is Vietnam's largest plum growing area with more than 3,000 hectares dedicated to plum cultivation. Thanks to the careful attention of local farmers, from young plant branches to ancient, twisted trees, the entire region blooms in unison. My family has been growing plums for 26 years. We follow the proper care methods, so every spring the flowers bloom beautifully, covering the entire hillside. Tourists come to visit and take photos. The plum trees have brought prosperity and happiness to our family. The plum blossom season has turned Mộc Châu into a sought-after destination for travelers at this beginning of the year. This modest yet delicate flower effortlessly reveals its beauty, crafting a magical landscape and providing a truly memorable experience for visitors. It is the end of the Listening News Bulletin today. You can watch the news again at QPVN.vn. For now, goodbye and see you next time.